Well, it was another Star Wars Saturday, so we're back with the prequel trilogy now, and I watched The Phantom Menace and its movie 161 on my 365 movie challenge.
Now this is pod racing.
Well, what do you do with a movie like The Phantom Menace? Is it my favorite Star Wars movie? Not by a long shot, but there was a certain level of excitement with this movie. I mean, I remember being a kid, loving Star Wars, and going with my dad and my brother to the Ziegfeld Theater in Midtown Manhattan to see the long-awaited Star Wars. I remember the cheers that people had, when characters showed up on the screen. When Obi-Wan said his name, people cheered. When C-3PO was first there, when R2-D2 was up on the ship, people cheered. There was so much excitement around this, but ultimately the movie kind of falls flat. It's more of an excuse to kind of feel like show off a lot of the computer generation that graphics that Lucas and Industrial Light and Sound were working on, and they don't really hold up today. But there are certain parts of the movie which are really good. The pod race scene, there's nothing like that in Star Wars. And it's pretty rare in a Star Wars movie do you get something that is wholly original. And that pod racing sequence is that. Not to mention, I remember always, I was a Who's Line fan being like, is that Greg Proops as the announcer voice? But I digress. Also, the Duel of Fates, lightsaber battle is obviously fantastic. It's one of the better lightsaber duels in the whole Star Wars saga. But overall, there are some really, big issues with it, some problematic things, with Jar Jar Binks and, being a disaster. But it was nice to have Star Wars back. And ultimately, I think the overall, actually compared to the sequels, the prequel trilogy have aged well, maybe. Well, not aged well, but have become less divisive over the years, which I'm excited to watch the next two. I like the next two. So we had to get started with The Phantom Menace, and so we made it through. So I'll see you for the next Star Wars Saturday, and until then, I'll keep seeing you for more movies, because we got 365 to watch this year. I'll see you in the next one.